Step onto the streets of Havana, and you'll find yourself transported to a different era. The city's vibrant energy is matched only by its stunning architecture. Havana is a living museum of Art Deco design. Everywhere you look, you'll see buildings that seem to have stepped out of the 1920s and 1930s. These structures stand as proud reminders of a bygone age of glamour and optimism. Art Deco arrived in Havana during a time of great prosperity. It quickly became the style of choice for new buildings. From theaters to apartment blocks, Art Deco left its mark on the city. The style's bold geometric forms and lavish ornamentation perfectly suited Havana's tropical climate and lively culture. Today, Havana boasts one of the world's largest collections of Art Deco buildings. These structures have weathered revolutions, economic ups and downs, and the passage of time. Yet they still stand, their facades telling stories of Cuba's rich history. For visitors and locals alike, Havana's Art Deco heritage is a source of wonder and pride. Art Deco emerged in the 1920s as a bold new style. It was a reaction to the austerity of World War I. The style celebrated luxury, exuberance, and faith in social and technological progress. It drew inspiration from many sources. These included ancient Egyptian and Aztec art, Cubism, and machine age aesthetics. Art Deco quickly spread from its birthplace in Paris to cities around the world. The style's popularity coincided with a period of rapid urban development. Cities were growing and modernizing at an unprecedented pace. Art Deco offered a perfect blend of tradition and modernity. It allowed architects to create buildings that were both functional and beautiful. Cuba, with its close ties to the United States, was quick to embrace Art Deco. The style arrived in Havana in the late 1920s. It found fertile ground in a city eager for change. Havana was experiencing a construction boom, fueled by a thriving sugar industry. The city's elite saw Art Deco as a way to showcase their wealth and sophistication. Havana and Art Deco were a match made in heaven. The style's exuberant forms and rich ornamentation resonated deeply with Cuban sensibilities. Art Deco's emphasis on luxury and modernity appealed to a society in the midst of an economic boom. The style allowed Havana to express its aspirations on a grand scale. The tropical climate of Cuba also played a role in Art Deco's success. The style's clean lines and geometric patterns worked well in the bright Caribbean sun. Architects adapted Art Deco to suit local conditions. They incorporated elements like shaded balconies and open-air spaces. This tropical take on Art Deco became known as Tropical Deco or Cuban Deco. Art Deco in Havana wasn't limited to grand public buildings. It permeated all levels of society. From luxury hotels to middle-class apartment buildings, the style was everywhere. This widespread adoption helped cement Art Deco's place in Havana's architectural landscape. Section 4. Iconic Art Deco gems in Havana's cityscape. Havana's Art Deco heritage is best appreciated through its iconic buildings. The Bacardi building stands as one of the most famous examples. Completed in 1930, it was once the headquarters of the rum company. The building's stepped profile and elaborate detailing make it a true Art Deco masterpiece. Its tower, adorned with a bronze bat, the Bacardi logo, is a landmark on Havana's skyline. Another standout is the Lopez Serrano building. Built in 1932, it was Cuba's first proper skyscraper. The building's design was inspired by New York's Rockefeller Center. It features a dramatic setback form and rich Art Deco ornamentation. The America Theater, opened in 1941, is a stunning example of Havana's Art Deco cinemas. Its facade is a symphony of curved forms and geometric patterns. Section 5. The visionaries behind Havana's Art Deco marvels. Havana's Art Deco landscape was shaped by a talented group of architects. Many were Cuban, trained abroad and eager to bring modern ideas to their homeland. Others were foreign architects attracted by the opportunities in booming Havana. Together, they created a unique architectural legacy. One of the most influential was Eugenio Battista. He designed numerous Art Deco buildings in Havana. Battista's work often incorporated traditional Cuban elements into Art Deco designs. This fusion helped create a distinctly Cuban version of the style. His buildings, like the Edificio Echemendia, showcase this blend of international modernism and local tradition. Another key figure was Rafael Goyeneche. He was responsible for the design of the America Theater. Section 6. Preserving the past. Efforts to safeguard Havana's Art Deco legacy. Today, Havana's Art Deco heritage faces significant challenges. Decades of economic hardship have taken their toll on many buildings. Some have fallen into disrepair, others have been altered beyond recognition. Yet efforts are underway to preserve this unique architectural legacy. The Office of the Historian of Havana plays a crucial role in these efforts. This government agency is responsible for the restoration of Old Havana. In recent years, it has expanded its focus to include Art Deco buildings. Several high-profile restorations have been completed. These include the Bacardi Building and the America Theater. International organizations have also gotten involved. UNESCO has recognized Old Havana as a World Heritage Site. This designation includes many Art Deco buildings.